Hey guys, it's Kneon. Welcome back to Clownfish TV. I'm here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
What the hell is going on at Cartoon Network?
What the hell's going on at AT&T in general?
Yeah, we're going to talk about that. The purge is continuing. They've ousted, or he's gotten gone, another head of Cartoon Network after only a couple of months. If you still think Crunchyroll and Rooster Teeth are going to be left intact, you are sorely mistaken.
Well, my first thought when I heard this is, what are they going to do? Replace them with a woman? And then I look below. Yes, that's exactly what they're going to do.
Well, he actually was replacing a woman. This is very convoluted. Cartoon Network has had like 4 bosses in the last year. And it's because of this AT&T WarnerMedia shuffling. So this just happened today, I believe, or yesterday. Cartoon Network content chief Rob Sorcher out as Sam Register adds to studio oversight. And they're tapping, supposedly, Nickelodeon alum Amy Friedman to take on programming oversight at Cartoon Network. Ton Asham is shuffling. Asham? Is that like Ash Ketchum?
Yeah, I was going to say, gotta catch them all.
Gotta can them all.
Gotta can them all.
Gotta can them all.
Okay.
Tom Ketchum is shoveling the decks at Cartoon Network and its studio counterpart, the former Freeform president who joined WarnerMedia in July of Global Kids, Young Adults, and Classics Division, has given oversight of Cartoon Networks to the head of Warner Brothers Animation, Sam Register. As part of the change, Cartoon Network Studios content chief Rob Sorcher is out and will seg to producing deal with Warner Brothers Television Group. Asham took on oversight of Warner Brothers Animation from Roth's group when he joined the company this summer as part of an ongoing realignment.
God, I need like a flippin' flow chart here. I can't keep track of who's who.
Yeah, so Michael, I think it's Auline. Auline is the marketing chief who took on oversight of Cartoon Network after the November departure of the 15-year network president Christina Miller, who's now focused on Adult Swim. So Sorcher's been with Cartoon Network since 2008. He will create both animated live action properties for HBO Max. Basically, it's all about HBO Max.
They keep tapping things like the stupid cartoons because we have to make live action versions or reboot everything because, heaven forbid we take a risk and actually try something new that people might like.
Oh my God. To help fill the creative void created by this sudden exit at Cartoon Network, Ash Ketchum has appointed Nickelodeon veteran Amy Friedman to the interim role as senior advisor. Oh my, I can't keep track of these. Senior advisor for creative, strategic, and inclusive
programming
guidance.
God, it hurts. I mean, it's like, the title, when your title's longer than your name. I'm the executive senior vice president of bullshit, and more bullshit at this company. So.
Yeah, so before joining, they're talking about Warner Brothers Animation. They said Register developed, produced animated series for Cartoon Network and WB Animation. He started his animation career at Cartoon Network to run Cartoon Network Online. By aligning 2 of the industry's most powerful animation studios, we will unleash incredible opportunities for artists to flourish and an unprecedented amount of animation for fans to devour.
Okay, I want to go here a second. But this all is going back to what we were talking about before, which is they're all going to animation now because even if there's a shutdown, animation can continue. We're seeing it with where Disney, they're talking about Fox is going to do an animated X-Files show. I mean, and there are cases that even Mulder and Scully won't do. Mulder did everything because he believed it all.
Yeah, right.
And now it's worse than them. And that's what's going to be their new cartoon show there. It's like now everything's cartoons and they're going to make bad decisions and they keep wanting to go do cartoons with things they already own because they're cheap asses. And heaven forbid we do something, new and fresh and, make new things because that costs money.
This isn't going to help young animators because, like you said, what they're going to do is they're just going to go back to the well. They're going to reboot, and they're going to do it on the cheap.
But they're going to let them do whatever they want, like they just saw with She-Ra, and it's not going to go well.
And that's going to hurt the chances of other creators.
Right, and it's going to hurt the networks. Yeah. And they're not going to want to take risks on anything. They're already not taking risks, and they're going to take even less risks because they lost money on their dumbass decisions.
Oh my God. But this comes after Christina Miller, I'm using air quotes, you can't see it, stepped down as the president of Cartoon Network. I think she got pushed out. because she wasn't very popular. She did greenlight some shows that, well, she did some things right, and she did some things that weren't, a lot of people didn't like. But
that happens,
everybody. But I think the bigger issue here is AT&T is looking to consolidate. Everybody's trying to save their asses, so they're just like moving people around. But what happens is the brand is going to suffer, because remember that short period where Cartoon Network chased the live action stuff because animation was expensive. I'm just thinking, like you were saying, too many cooks in the kitchen, and we're going to get these like Frankenstein projects.
And they're going to be done as cheap as possible with really shitty animation.
Flash
which is
animation.
Why we saw that stupid shows coming to, was it Sci-Fi that had that one art, and that one is like, it was insulting to elementary school kids because,
it was cheap.
It's just, it's like they're going to get more crap no one wants. They're going to be basing on properties people loved and have a connection to. They're going to bring people in that they can get cheap, who are going to reimagine it, and they're going to do shitty things with it, and then it's going to look like crap on top of it. And then they're going to be like, we don't understand why this went wrong. Yeah,
and they'll be like, well, I guess we need to just shut Cartoon Network down because it doesn't...
I guess we need to stop doing cartoons now because no one wants this stuff. No one wants your regurgitated... Okay, do you ever see stuff when you eat it? It looks all good when it goes down. When it comes back up, it's nasty. That's the stuff.
I think this is going to be a cluster. I think it's going to be more Thundercats Roar. I think it's going to be... I don't know. Now, the rumor that, we've been hearing from the Warner side of things, but this is going back a year or so, was that the long-term plan was that WarnerMedia was going to take all of their animation divisions, Elation and Rooster Teeth and Cartoon Network and Warner Brothers, and just sort of smush them together into one animation studio. And this might be part of that, or the plan might have changed because this was before the pandemic. But, it's not a good look to have Cartoon Network have rotating
maybe not
heads.
have so many dang VPs of this and executives of that. Maybe streamline your executives down to, several, and then use the money you save to actually make things people want.
Yeah. This is just crazy. But I still think that Rooster Teeth is going to get gone. Now, speaking of Cartoon Network, speaking of Warner Brothers, Joe Ruby had died. The creator of Scooby-Doo has passed. A lot of unfortunate deaths this week. Chadwick Boseman talked about that last night, and now at least Joe Ruby was 87 years old, and he had a very long and distinguished career. With Hanna-Barbera and with Ruby Spears, and he's considered a legend, and he's no longer with us, and I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm not really keen on what they're doing with Scooby-Doo these days anyway, so it's just like, it's nuts. But Cartoon Network, man, I don't know. Other things that they're looking to do with WarnerMedia is they're looking to sell off DirecTV too.
Are they?
Yeah. So I think they're going all in on streaming, and they want to sell off DirecTV because I know that the subscriptions have gone down. We got rid of DirecTV probably 2 years ago.
Oh yeah, longer than that, wasn't it?
It's been 2 or 3 years because the price just kept going up and up and up, and we realized that like 95% of the channels we didn't watch.
Kids are watching YouTube.
They're watching YouTube and Hulu.
Yeah, Hulu and those kind of things. They weren't even watching it.
So we just got our live TV through Hulu, and we have an antenna for local.
Yeah, but you know what? The price kept creeping up now that it's getting to the place that's almost as much anyway.
Yeah, Hulu is so weird about that because when we first started doing Hulu for TV, it was like $40 a month, and now it's like $65.
Yeah, it's getting to the place where it's the exact same price and you get less anyway.
But this is a big deal because part of the reason that AT&T went into debt, people were like, where did all this debt come from? It wasn't just Warner, it was from DirecTV. Mm-hmm. And a lot
of people are cutting the cord.
A lot of people are getting rid of DirecTV. And, you've got Comcast bundling, they're going to be bundling Peacock or whatever the hell they're doing now with their stuff. But, they're even looking to get rid of DirecTV. We don't know where this is going to end. I mean, the scary thing is what if AT&T decides they don't want to be in the entertainment business at all, really? They just want to do just what they've been doing, telecommunications. And they're like, yeah, let's just disband Warner entirely, HBO entirely. HBO Max didn't take off.
Do that. They'll sell it or whatever, but they won't do that. I don't think they'll do it. They bring in too much money.
Yeah, so crazy stuff going on. You're going to see a lot of crazy stuff with any company associated with WarnerMedia at this point. And again, I'm telling you, Rooster Teeth and Crunchyroll, they're not safe. They are not safe. And
you're just a hater. You don't know what you're talking about. You only wait twice a day. You're twice, two times, whatever, clock or whatever.
Oh my
You're
God,
only
yeah.
right 2 times ever. So, you know.
Well,
I'm
we
just
only
like-
put out 2 or 3 videos a day, so 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
No, I love it. I love it. It was CVR people that were saying that, and it's like.
Comic book resources.
And I'm like, wait a minute. We oftentimes, now a lot of times we call it your shit because a lot of it is crap. But there's times we're like, oh, here's some news and this is actually interesting and we'll use. So I guess they're wrong all the time too because we cite them.
Yeah, right. Comic book resources. YouTube will be snapped at some point, I'm sure, because I don't see how that's even a viable business model. It's these blogs are just dying.
I love how they don't actually say our name. They're like trying to bleep part of it out. Like you said, it's like summoning Voldemort.
Yeah, we're Voldemort. That's okay. That's okay. I can live with that.
There you go.
I can live with that. All right, we're going to wrap it up.
Yep.
Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, and we'll talk later.
Bye.